Today is the extraordinary beginning of a new era. My name is Jared, and I'm running out of original things to say at the introduction. And so, Fiji Hindi is great. You should have more Fiji Hindi in your life. Okay, fine. Lesson 26. Dates of the month, ordinal numbers. Okay, so here we have another dialogue. Okay, Aj kon tarikh hai. So, what is the date today? Aj 17 tarikh hai. So it's very interesting. I remember back when I was like learning Gujarati earlier this year, a project that I've since given up on, but certainly I'd really like to come back if you actually know of any resources that I can use for this channel for it. So if you know those, let me know. Write them in the comments. Okay, fine, but very interesting. It sounds like the Spanish hoy and aujourd'hui in French, given the whole Indo-European connection variety of things. And even if you want to go further in Polish, you would have dzisiaj, which actually sounds a bit like aj if you think about it. Okay, so yeah, fun family. Very big family. Fascinating family. Okay, the ordinal numbers are irregular for the first 10 numbers. Then va or vi should be added to the cardinal number depending on the gender. Okay, so aj tera tarikh hai. So that these are numbers. So that would be today would be I think that would be today is the 3rd. I think I'm right. Yeah, I need to go back to my memorized course. One thing I've actually determined is that the app is actually really not helping me retain a lot of the words, but the desktop version is extremely helpful. And I think looking back on it, I noticed that ever since I primarily started using the app as opposed to the desktop version, I've actually noticed significantly fewer gains. So I think I'm probably going to have to go back to gonna have to go back to using the desktop version primarily, and then using the app when I actually don't have access to my computer. Okay. Bedla ladka, first boy. Dusri ladki, second girl. Tisri ladki, third girl. Chauta try that again. Chauta admi, fourth man. Patva admi, fifth man. Chevi aurat, sixth woman. Chetvi aurat, sixth woman. Sarva ladka, seventh boy. Atva ladka, eighth boy. Novi, I can't read that. I think it's ludki, ninth girl. So notice that the adjectival endings are a or e. Certainly nothing strange if you've been following this series, depending on gender. Okay, desfi, auret, 10th woman. The first 5 ordinal numbers are used often, but the rest are not used as much. Come to think of it, I think this is significantly true with most languages. Okay, months of the year. Oh, yeah, these don't look familiar to me at all. I've never heard these before. Wow, yeah, I'm kidding. Okay, ikon mahina hai. What month is this? January hai. This is January. Okay, January. January hai. February. March. April. May. June. July. August. September. October, November, December. Yeah, it's very interesting. If you're actually an actor or an actress and probably need to hone, for example, Northern Indian accent, I would certainly recommend reading this series and actually pronouncing things out loud. Once you actually really get to know enough patterns in a language, then you can actually imitate the accent flawlessly. Well, I sometimes speak of the accent, but obviously within some languages there are dozens, if not in fact hundreds, if not thousands of different accents, but usually one that would be significantly believable is really all you need. Like, after all, concerning every single language I speak, I usually manage to keep a grounding based on the community of speakers where I've actually encountered it for, or with people. For example, with languages that I haven't met a lot of people from, then usually it would be a standard variety based on the capital, because I'm probably getting media that's primarily based in the capital of that country. I hope what I'm saying makes sense. Okay, o January ke ikis tarikh raha. That was the 21st day of January. O May ke 22 tarikh raha. That was the 22nd day of May. O August ke 23 tarikh raha. That was the 23rd day of August. O March ke 24 tarikh raha. That was the 24th day of March. O October ke 25 tarikh raha. That was the 25th day of October. Okay. Lesson 28. Adverbs ever and never. Words like next year, etc. Okay. Dialogue. Have you ever been to... What's the name of that place? Rewa? Okay. It's probably a Fijian name, so I'm going to go with Rewa. Okay, I think that there are three fairly tricky consonants in Fijian, obviously, though. Yeah, I did have a Fijian phase back when I was at JTS. It lasted like about a month, so I could present about Fiji to my Hebrew class in Fijian. And very interestingly, it was during the research of that presentation that I discovered Tok Pisin, and then I got sucked into Creoles, and I've never looked back. I think that, I don't want to promise anything, but Fijian is in my stars. Okay, so have you ever been to Rewa? Ha, Pichle Sal Ekdofe. Yes, one time last year. When the negative nahi is added to khabi, the meaning changes to never. Okay, it's very interesting because in Finnish we also say like not ever, like ei koskaan, and it's very much a similar concept. Okay, have you ever been to Suva? Okay, khabi nahi, never. Okay, now I'm getting to figure... Reva. Okay, so that understands it. Reva, it's pronounced. Okay, so let me do that all over again. Have you ever been to Rewa? Ha, or Reva, actually. Ha, pichle sal ek dafe. Yes, one time last year. And then, tu kabi suva gai reha. Have you ever been to Suva? And then, kabi nahi, never. Okay, repetition. Tu kabi gos khai reha. Have you ever eaten meat? And then, have you, masculine, ever seen this movie? Have you ever heard this song? Then, have you ever been here? Yeah, I know that I'm getting asked that question when I'm going to Fiji, that's for sure. Okay, transform the sentence into drill 1 by substituting tu in the place of wait, what? Okay, fine. Yeah, totally. Okay, repetition, better. Okay. Agle sal college jayega. I will go to college next year. Ram pichle sal pas hoy gaya. Ram passed last year. Sala pichle mahina ay rahi. Sala came last month. Tum aglo sal ka karega. What are you going to do next year? Pichle hefta ek acha filan tahireha. I saw a good movie last week. Okay. I think next up is lesson 29. And do I want to go further? Yeah, actually, I think I'm going to conclude at this note just one more issue that I'd really like to bring up. Namely, I've been speaking to Hindian friends, and also I think the same is true for Gujarati as well, and no doubt many other Indo-Aryan languages. The M and the N, like whom, I believe is actually not really represented very accurately in transliteration. Usually it's done with like an M or like an M with a capital, but I've heard that it's a bit like a fusion of an M and N or an NG. Now, we don't exactly know if Fiji Hindian actually utilizes that, but if you do know anything about that, definitely let me know. I think that concerning the Indo-Aryan languages that are spoken contemporarily in India, it is beyond a reasonable doubt that the M is not sufficient concerning a very good pronunciation. Also, come to think of it, I think in, wait for it, Sierra Leone Creole, they also use in some words and an M or N. They actually do a little bit of a fusion of the sounds as well. So in Western Africa, we have that exact same sound. And just thinking about other things. Yeah, it's also interesting because in the Memrise course that I'm actually doing, that I think I might have discovered in part via Memrise, but also I had some feedback, and I found out that it was posted on the Fijian Reddit, and so apparently I did provide some discussion on that. That discussion is now locked. And they actually don't use the schwa sound, the upside down E, in the Memrise course. Also, other things. Share your Fiji Hindi stuffs in the comments. I needs them. I needs them very much. Okay, so until then, this is Jared letting you know that confusion always manages to disperse with enough persistence. Have a good one, and see you next time.